I just thought I'd come on live just for a few minutes to see if it goes any better this time. The last two times, all I did was apologize because I couldn't read the chat. And I know I didn't do a notification because last time I did a notification, and then I didn't know how to go live from the notification. So what's going to happen is, I guess, until I talk to somebody that knows how YouTube works, I'm just gonna go live when I can. So like I said, I got the house to myself for a little bit and it's quiet. So I'm just gonna try it. I can't tell. I don't think there's anybody here right now. So that kind of gives me a chance to practice. I hope somebody shows up though, because I'm most interested in seeing if I can read the chat or if it's still going to disappear. There seems to be from what I hear people talking, there's a difference between if you go horizontal or vertical. And I did find out how to do horizontal, so I'm trying that. And I'm hoping that might make a difference. So yeah, I probably should have done a notification, but have you seen any of my? I've been putting out usually a cooking video or what I'm having for lunch, usually every day. Have you seen any of them? What do you think? What should I do differently? If you have any opinion on that. Also, it's the first day of spring, so yay. Looking out my window, there's still snow out there, but it's getting less and less. So, okay, it looks like there's somebody here. Could you just say something in the chat so I can see if I can see it? The last two times, something was going wrong and it was just disappearing on me. I'd appreciate it if you'd do that. So, nothing much different has been going here. Like I say, I've been working on my YouTube channel. Oh, I made this Afghan, and the day before I finished it, clumsy me, I spilt. I think I was eating some of my ice cream actually, and was putting it on the stand here, and spoon fell out, landed right on it. So the next day I finished it, and immediately had to go wash it and dry it. But it didn't fall apart, so there's that. Yeah, there's no way I can tell who's here. Oh, there's something. So Spanky. Okay, so then he's saying hi, Aaron. So Aaron's here. Aaron, I wish it would be Easter so you could come back and go live every morning. I miss you. Yeah, we all do, I'm sure. But yeah, so things are really not much. It's getting to be spring, so I can do a walk and talk with you guys soon. But right now, the place where I would do it, it goes down some railroad tracks to a lake, and it's all muddy, I'm sure. Too early for that yet, up here in Maine. Yeah, so I've been, trying to hit some of your lives. Well, not Aaron, but and Aaron, I have been watching yours that you put up at night. Hi, that's Paul. Hi, Paul. And you've been, I know you've been watching my videos every day, and that's great. Golf season. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Spanky, you're all about golf. And you're moving. Am I right? It's you that's moving, I think. And that's great. I can't wait for spring either. We've been, winter in Maine is the longest season. So yeah, so it looks like maybe I'm not as nervous, or maybe the chat is staying up a little bit longer. Okay, Ace Florida. I know I've seen you. And Paul said something, and I was trying to read the other one. Moving on Tuesday. Yes, I've been following that. I haven't had a chance to comment on it, Spanky, but that's great. That is great. I'm sure you are so excited. And I read that no more snow plowing or snow blowing or mowing the lawn. Oh, that's nice. Happy spring, yay! Yep. So, anyway. Oh, so this is going better, right? I'm not apologizing every 2 seconds. Lynn, I've been seeing a lot of you commenting on my videos. It's just giving me something to do. I hope I can still do it when after spring gets here. I mean, I'm not that busy a person, but it's nice to be outside a lot. I'm babysitting next Friday all day. My 4-year-old has no school, so but other than babysitting, wow, 7 people here, and I didn't do a notification. I feel special. Did anybody make any of my things? I made, it hasn't posted yet till Sunday, but I made some crispy pork belly with a sticky carnivore barbecue sauce today. In fact, I just got done eating them probably about an hour ago. Oh, traveling videos. Okay, I saw that when I was in Connecticut. I saw you had said that, and you can see all the chat now. I can see it, and it's still dissolving, but it's staying a little bit better, so I'm not like having a nervous breakdown over it. But I saw that about the travel video, and I'm going to try that. I do put I have a trainer, and we're somewhere in the world every day, but sometimes we just get done Bolivia. I hate to say it, but Bolivia, it no people. There was no scenery really. It was terrible, except for llamas, vicunas, and alpacas and flamingos. There was nothing to look at. It was just one big flat desert. So anyway, now I'm running in Tokyo, and there's a lot more to see, but I will try your channel, because what I do is I have my trainer wherever he is. I have to have that on because I'm listening to him, but then I have a TV also in front of and above the treadmill, and I always have that on at like a virtual running, you know, running channel. Sometimes I watch that and I can just run better if I'm so bored with Bolivia. Hey, Terry. Glad you're here. Glad you could make it. I didn't know. I didn't know if anybody would show up or if I was just going to get some practice talking. My husband's gone to his brother's house for a bit, so I go, well, I won't have the TV on. I'll just try. Oh, I know. I cleaned out my refrigerator the other day, and then I immediately went to Sam's Club. Do you know how much food you can make with just eggs, cream cheese, and butter? You can make almost anything, I swear. It's crazy. And what did I make yesterday? Today with pork belly. Oh, yesterday was with beef shins, and that's a tough cut of meat, but it came out awesome. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wish somebody would come clean my house. I told my husband, I said, I'm going to try going live, but I'm not cleaning anything first. But yeah, so I did clean out the refrigerator, but then I immediately filled it again, so that's not beer, that's water. Just so you know. So what have you guys been doing? I know Spanky's moving, so that's great. How about the rest of you? Yeah, beef shins. I found them, and I said, I don't think I ever had that, so I bought it. Just bought one. It was like $6.99 or something. I brought it home. Had a big bone in it, but some marrow came out of the bone too. I love bone marrow. Anyway, I slow cooked it for 8 hours, and I put just a little bit of beef broth in it, And when I took it out, it was so good. It was just the right size for a meal for me. A lot of, men and people that eat more or are just bigger would probably want a couple of them at least. But it was perfect for me. And I have this little tiny um, slow cooker. It fit in a suitcase. Next time I have Donna-Rae Day, I'm not going to worry about overcooked bacon in that little buffet I go to. Or the last time, remember, the pork was inedible, even for me. It was so dry, it was awful. I'm bringing that. I'm going to bring a piece of meat and just cook it. Just cook it overnight. I'll have breakfast ready in the morning. I can't wait. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about your mom. Pretty much what we went through. My mom, well, we moved in with her. But I grew up here too. But she gave us the house and we moved in here 20 years ago. Um, and I gave my house to my son. And then a few years later, he sold that to his ex-girlfriend and bought a dream house where he is now. Anyway, too much information. And yeah, and then 2 months after I retired, my mother passed away, and then about a month later, we moved down to her bedroom, and um, life goes on. What are you gonna do? She was 90, almost 94. She was 93 and a half. So, but it's tough, I know. I felt for you, Terry. Um, Yep. Yeah, I will check out your video for sure. Your videos for sure. Maybe it's something I can watch while I'm running. I love travel videos. Yeah, I do, and that's why I don't mind being on the treadmill because we're running somewhere different all the time. I'm so cute. Why do people say that? I was like, I'm 68 years old. But yeah, oh good. I'm glad you think I'm cute. Yeah, so I've been trying to follow all of you when you're on live, but sometimes I miss it, or sometimes I get distracted, have to go do something. But I try to follow you. It's hard now that Aaron isn't on anymore live. Yes, we are awesome, Terry. Now, is it you? I think it might be Tanya. We're the same age for a month or two. My birthday's in May. Mason, hi, I hear from you most every day, too. Okay, Mason, and turning 38. Oh, my goodness. Enjoy. Sign up for the race. Yeah, your birthday's in July. Mine's in May. I think we're this. Oh, no, you're already 68. I think it's Kitchen Witch that we're the same age for a couple of months or so. I could be wrong. I'm going to be 69 in May. So, yeah. Still running every day. This is our 69th year right now. I'm going to be finishing it up. Oh, yeah, you're doing real great with your blood sugar, aren't you, Paul? You really are. Yeah, you should be happy. And I think you said you're going to try to go down to 70 now, to 70 blood sugar. That's awesome. You'll be off of your medicine. I really don't know how all that works, but it seems like you should be off of the insulin. You're super envious of whose energy? Is it mine or Banky's or Lynn's? I don't know. Mason's? I didn't quite get that. But hey, I'm doing better than I did the last 2 times, right? Just say yes, even if you don't mean it. Oh, my energy? Well, thank you. I try to keep it up. It's the fat bombs I make and all the fat and the fish. Pork belly. I did pork belly today. It was awesome. I don't know. I have a lot of energy, but I don't know why. The running, I guess, maybe. You would think it would tire me out, but it doesn't. So what are you guys? I mean, Mason and Aaron. Aaron, I'm so glad you saw that I was live, and I appreciate all of you coming here. It really means a lot to me. I thought at first nobody was here, and I started talking anyway, and oh, you got all new numbers now. Yeah, well, of course, I've never tried a CMG. I don't have diabetes, but I used to and still do. Sometimes I'll check my blood sugar after a run just by the prick in the sticks, But I far from being diabetic. My A1C is 44.9. So, but I like to check just for scientific reasons. And I also want to thank most of you. A lot of you have been watching my daily videos, and I appreciate it. It encourages me to keep going. Yeah. Oh, Aaron, I saw your video about how to get eggs from a broody hen or turkey or something. That seems not right to me. If they wanna sit on their eggs, it seems like, why not let them? I don't understand that. If they're not gonna, yeah, go collect them. But I don't get it. But I don't have a homestead, so I don't understand. Okay, what is the channel I would go to? Is it your name? ACEFLA1, I think it said. FL. I'll find it. Yeah, you like watching me. You like watching me spill stuff all over my stove. That's why I have to use the magic bullet all the time. Because if I stir it up or whisk it, I made a mess today while I was doing the pulled pork, like the barbecue sauce for the pulled pork. I mean the pork belly, all over. Whatever. Oh, okay. All right. So you don't want them to half incubate. You want to grab them while you can get them. Is that right? Okay. Because I heard you say that, and I go, well, that seems like stealing babies. I don't know. What do I know? But yeah, that makes sense. When you don't want them half incubated, that's terrible. Oh, I learned a lot from you, Aaron. Well, yeah, I tell it like it is. Now, if something's a terrible, horrible mistake and I shouldn't have even tried to make it, you're never going to see it. But if I spill stuff, or if maybe there's just one thing wrong with it, I'll tell you about it, and we'll go on from there. Most of the things, whatever you see me make, it's things I actually am eating, though. Whether I've made it before or not. I actually eat it. I wouldn't put anything on there that I don't eat. I'll be getting the grill out soon, though. Oh, is it Paul? No, retired Rick did a pulled pork. He smoked it. I don't have a smoker, but I do have a son. And he comes over and does pulled pork on my grill the correct way that takes all day. And so once spring is really here in Maine, I'll get him over here and we'll do that. In the meantime, when I want pulled pork, it's just slow cooker. So I do slow cooker and air fryer. But I appreciate you all watching my videos. It gives me encouraging. It encourages me, and makes me happy. So, you guys are great. Oh yeah, yeah, Aaron. I don't know if I'd still be on YouTube with Aaron. Really, no, but I probably would. But I really enjoy watching your life and your kids, especially the little ones, Emmett and Rocky and Flash and Nixon. And I'm sorry, I keep forgetting the other second girl's name. I keep wanting to call her Stella, and I know that's not right. Again, I don't know if you were talking to me or somebody else or who that was. Something about the live with Perfect. Oh, I hope it was Scarlett. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know why I keep thinking Stella, even though I know that's not right. Oh, thank you, Mason. Appreciate it. They found the mud today. Your kids are always finding mud. Oh, she's a preteen. That's right. She just had a birthday. Just turned, I don't know, 11 or 12 or 13. They all had birthdays, one right after the other, right after Christmas or something, I thought. I don't know how you keep up. 11, okay. Yeah, that's a tough age. Well, they're all tough, but, you know, yeah. My grandkids are 2 and 4, so. My 4-year-old reminded me the last time I saw her that it's almost summer and her birthday's in the summer. And I said, yeah, I know. Her birthday's actually on July 4th. She grew 5 inches, Scarlett did? Whoa. Well, I'm 5 feet, so she's probably taller than me. Is anybody else having a live stream tonight? Am I holding anybody up? I don't, I never, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm threatening anybody with it by taking away their viewers, but you know, who knows? I don't want anybody to get mad at me either. I just come on when I can. I had the house, so there we go. What bad food do I miss the most? I used to make homemade bread all the time, so I would say that, but I don't think of it that much anymore. Good, I'm glad Friday's a good time. Don't worry about it. Okay. That's what I was hoping. Now, I used to make my own homemade bread and, you know, all the time, and I loved it. I can't say I miss it now, but that was my thing. I love bread. I always had homemade bread in the house. Yeah, and pasta. Pasta, I love pasta, but there's just one thing that my family, it was a family recipe from from Canada. My great grandmother used to make this baked spaghetti, and this is it's gonna sound horrible to you. I just know it. But when people try it, they usually like it. But it's the most different spaghetti. It's spaghetti, and the sauce is just tomato soup. I'm sorry, and it's got like a tablespoon of sugar and a teaspoon of mustard, and of course, you know, a pound of ground beef. And but when I tell people that it's tomato soup, they go, "What?" But then when my daughter-in-law had it the first time, maybe she was just being polite, but she had seconds. So there's that. That's a family recipe, and I'm probably going to die out with me because I don't think either of my boys know how to make it. And then my father used to make, we called them Ray Hashies, that's his name. We called them Ray Hashies pancakes. They're actually crepes because, well, I'm French. That whole side of the family's French. So it was the French baked spaghetti and the French pancakes. They were really more like crepes. So we don't make those anymore now that I'm carnivore. So I'm sure that's all going to die out with me. I'll write it down for them, but I suspect that neither of those boys are going to make them. Any other questions? That was a good question. What do I miss the most? My husband's, I don't know, he's not really carnivore. He kind of is and he's kind of not. He eats his meals like carnivore, pretty close carnivore, but he eats peanut butter M&Ms. And when I go to Connecticut for Donna-Rae Day, he has me bring him home these great big white chocolate bars. Get you into running. Oh, well, back 100 years ago, my boss at the time and I used to go for health, just would go walk in the morning before work. And one day I said to him, there was going to be I heard there was going to be a 5K. And I know how he is. He would do anything it depends on how you say it. So we were going for a walk and I said, I'd like to do a 5K sometime before I die. And he jumped on that and he goes, oh yeah, there's one coming up. He had never done one either. So we signed up together and that was my first one. And the first one I ever did, I can show you. Oh, where is it? The first race I ever did, I came home and I set the trophy down in front of my husband. It wasn't because I won the race or anything like that, but the race was in May, and the previous fall there was a marathon in town. Yeah, we're going to talk about your grandson, but there was a marathon in town, and the guy from that town where my first race was, actually, I hate to say it, but he collapsed and died within sight of the finish line of the marathon. So they put out that has his name on it and the date of my first race, and they wanted to give it to a new runner, to inspire a new runner to run in place of him. And they gave it to me because I had called them and I said, I've never done a race. How do they keep track of the time? And I was asking all kinds of stupid questions. Well, they weren't stupid to me, but so they believed me that I'd never done one before. So they gave me that, and that was pretty cool to come home with a trophy on your very first race. So anyway, after that, my boss never did any more races. He just did it for me because I wanted to do it. But I liked it, and I go, well, I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to, try to do better. And then I just started joining them like every weekend during the nice weather. I don't run outside in the winter here. I don't want to break anything. I'm like old, but so I think I'm going to do a half marathon in Bangor. I still haven't signed up yet, but getting to be where I better sign up soon. And then all the same 5K and 10Ks that I did last year. Okay, Paul, yes, your grandson is going to Irish dancing. I believe it's Easter weekend. I wish him all the luck, and he probably doesn't need luck because from what I understand, he practices all the time. So that's just awesome. I wish him the best, and I can't wait to hear how he does. And somebody just said something. I don't know if it was to me or not, and I'm sorry I missed it. But I'm acting better, right? Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I am real excited about that. I really do want to follow that and see how he does. Yeah. Now, is it called clogging or is it different than that? I know it looks like a lot of fun. It really does. I think if there was any square dancing does too. That's just the kind of person I am. I just like they look like fun. But and I even I went to 2 weddings last fall, and I was practicing like the Macarena and like the duck chicken dance. What is my accent? That's Maine accent. I've lived in Maine my whole life. Well, I lived in Texas for 3 years. My husband was in the service, so I was at Abilene Dyess Air Force Base in Abilene, Texas. But all the rest of my life, I've been in Maine. So this is a Maine accent. Oh yeah, that just looks like fun. I love Irish dancing. I love to go to an Irish pub and just hear the Irish songs. And I have a lot of Irish songs on my playlist for running. I just think they're so much fun. Irish drinking songs, especially. Yeah, I just love to run to them. Yeah, yeah. And if I ever any chance I get to go to an Irish pub on St. Patrick's Day, it's awesome. Or anytime, really. I don't get the chance very often. There's none in the town where I live, and but I have gone before and I loved it. This is I'm so happy you guys came. 78 in Tennessee. Wow. We won't see Tennessee. Although when I was in last week or the week before, when I was in Connecticut, it got to 68, I think, but for one day. And then now we're back in 30s and 40s in the daytime. But we've seen it, so we know it's coming. Spring will come here. And Jeannie, yeah, every time I see you, I go, yes, there will be a tomorrow. She's in Australia or New Zealand or something. Australia, I think. And I go, because I love the movie Groundhog's Day. And I love my favorite line is, what if there is no tomorrow? There wasn't one today. 84 here. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'd be outside like all day long. I really would. I'd be running outside and walking outside and sitting outside, reading outside. But no, I can't do it here yet. But it's getting there. I'm running out of things to say. I don't know. So we talk about Spanky's moving and Paul's grandson and his son's run too. Yeah, but maybe he'll get invited back next year and every year. you know, you got to start where you are. You can't be, same with me with my running. I just started being competitive last year. I was always a back of the packer, but I kept it up because I enjoy it. It's great joy for me running. And but then last year, all of a sudden, I started winning, winning my age group, not the whole race, and just the local ones. But there was still enough people in them, so I'm gonna try to be competitive this year too. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do another long run next year. When I'm 70, I'll be in a new age group, so maybe I could win even more age group awards. But yeah, and I'm hoping to do a marathon, but I can't promise that. My husband's all about it. He goes, yeah, as long as nothing changes. But at least a half marathon. I believe I have another marathon in me, but just am I going to do it? And I'd love to do it just because I'm going to be 70 next year. So my first marathon was the day before I turned 60. And a marathon, I think you all know, but it's 26.2 miles. And my second marathon was actually the same race the following year, so it was 2 days before I turned 61. Okay. Thank you for coming in, Terry. I appreciate it. Don't work too hard cleaning your house. I got to do that too, though. I know. If you could see everything on the floor right here beside me, you'd like. Bye, Terry. Yep. Come back again. Oh, wow. Well, you know what, Paul? I would never be able to keep up with your son. I'm saying I'm competitive for my age group. Hear what I'm saying? He would be so far ahead of me. don't, I wouldn't be running with him by any means. You know who I have run in the same race with several times because she's from Maine, and that's Joni Benoit Samuelson from the 1984 Olympics. She was the first woman to win, well, she won the first women's Olympic race in Los Angeles. She is a day younger, either a day younger or a day old. I think she's a day younger than me. So she's in my age group, so of course I never could beat her, but I have run in the same race with her before, so that was cool. So you know, and I've run in the same race with Meb Kafleksky and the woman, I can't think of her name now, but I'm sorry. But anyway, you get to run in the same races on the same course at the same time with the pro runners. And it's just cool. Running's a cool sport in that way. If it, you know, yeah, 2 hours. I think my best one ever was 3 hours. So yeah, so he'd be home, had a shower, eaten lunch, and driven back to the race before I finishing. But yeah. So yeah, you know, don't, if he does it, that's great. I hope he does, but I won't be running with him. I'll be way back with the people in my age group. Hopefully in front of my age group. But either way, it's just fun. No matter how you come in, it's just fun. So, and then you get a medal too. So, oh, look what I did. I ran a race. What did you do this morning? Oh, that's awful. But no, it's true. And I got the 26.2 sticker oval thing on the back of my car because I'm one of those people. And on my husband's side of the car is a 0.0 I don't run sticker. So, but I run every day on the treadmill, and then once I'm done the treadmill and it's nice out, every day outside. Well, 6 days a week. Yeah. I urge you all to try it. It's great fun. You'll see. It's freedom. Well, I don't really know what else to say unless you guys have something you want me to talk about. I'll be happy to. But, you know, I don't want to take up, oh my goodness, I've been keeping you here for 38 minutes. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I'll try to come back on. Well, I really don't. This is the problem. Last time, I put up a notification. I figured out how to do that. But when the time came to go live, I didn't know how to go from that notification thing to go live. So I had to just start a brand new live stream. That's no good. So I'm just going to go live when I can, kind of like Jerry does, I think. I don't know that she has a special time. And just keep them, you know, fairly short and try to have something ready to say when I do it. But today I just wanted to see if I could do it. This wasn't terrible. I don't know if I calmed down or if I'm able to see the chats a little better or what, but I think it went better. Say yes. Yeah. Do you think it went better? Were you here the last 2 times? Anyway. All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate you being here like you don't know. You made my day again. So I'll, maybe next Friday. I don't want to do it too often because I don't have much to say, but maybe around this time next Friday, I'll send my husband off. We'll do it. He goes off every other week, but I'd like to at least try to come live every week. If I can. If you don't think I'm terrible at it. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Don't let the muggles get you down. And I'll be watching for you guys. Bye-bye.